Welcome back here, guys and gals. JJ from School of Trade with your afternoon trade of the day. Now, of course, check our blog every afternoon, just about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock Eastern time, and we'll be sending it out to our entire newsletter. So make sure, guys, if you want to get a copy of these in your inbox every single afternoon, don't forget to join our newsletter right on the blog there. While I got your attention, don't forget, guys, right on that blog, the 2013 Member Summit is right around the corner. We have just a few seats left right now, guys. Don't forget, this is open for members and non-members. If you're an advanced member, you've got free tickets to this event. If you're not a member, though, don't be shy. Come out and see us in Vegas. There is a fee to it, right? We got to pay the bills somehow. And, of course, we're not going to give away our secret sauce to everybody, but you have a chance to spend 2 full days with us in Las Vegas. I'll even throw in the indicators with you, right? And, of course, we'll give you 2 tickets there, right, for your registration. So call the office, jump on the blog. Again, you can see the link here for that 2013 seminar is right there, and you can find more information as we speak. Don't forget, guys, we offer a free trial right on the website. Okay, that free trial is going to give you a copy of all of the trades that we took today. Most days of the week, I record the trade room and put it up in the trial as well as the advanced. So join us the advanced or join the free trial. You can see all the trades took today. Alrighty. Now, got a question for you. Have you ever wondered what's the easiest way to increase the odds of success on any given trade? No, it's not having the best indicators. No. Warren Buffett does not need to be your granddad. No. Have you ever had that problem? You know, many years ago when I first started trading, I wondered, how do I increase the odds of my success, right? How do I increase the odds of my success, right? Being a trader is all about putting the odds in your favor. And the best way to do that, in my humble opinion, is to incorporate multiple time frames and use what we call a directional bias. So when I go into the market every morning, I'm not just buying or selling with whatever comes my way. We could, but we would take way too many trades. You'd get about 50% winners and 50% losers, and your broker would probably be the only one making the money. Okay, so we're not just going to go into the market every day and just go in every direction. So think about a directional bias as a strategy that we're going to put together, right? Almost like a play in basketball or a play in football, American football or soccer. So to do this, to define a directional bias, we're first going to begin with an anchor chart. Now on the screen, you're going to see I got 2 different charts, right? I got one on the left-hand side, that's the anchor, one on the right-hand side. What's the difference? How do we use them? Well, you'll notice they're both the same Renko bars. The anchor chart is just meant to tell me direction. It really is. Most of it is just all direction. But we also look for major levels of support and resistance. So the anchor chart is really important. It tells me what direction we're likely moving in. It tells me where I'm going to find major support and resistance. You can see on this anchor chart right here, we've got resistance overhead, support below us. And then depending on what the anchor chart tells me, I then apply that to my entry chart. So for today's trade of the day, I want to show you how we begin the day with our anchor chart. Open that right up here on gold. And what do you see here? Well, we get a couple simple indicators that we use on this. One, of course, we call the cloud, right? I call that the cloud. And the cloud is what? It's green. And that tells me what? That tells me the bulls are in charge, most likely. So that tells me right off the bat here that I want to be buying, right? I want to be buying. That's what I'm talking about. How can I immediately increase the odds of my success today? I can follow the trend. Now, we've all read that before in day trading, 101. Yeah, trend is your friend. But how do we apply it? How do I go out into the market every morning and find that trend and then actually trade with that trend? It's easier said than done. Now, we're going to use a combination of time frames, which we call fractals. Okay, fractals means that my anchor chart and my entry chart are going to have a relationship. So, for example, let's say I use the fractal of 5. I would choose an entry chart that was a 3, and what do you get when you multiply 3 times 5? Absolutely, we get 15. So therefore, my 3 is my entry, right, and my 15 is my anchor. Now, I can use fractals of 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a lot of research that we've done on the best fractal sequences. I won't bore you with those details. We'll save that for our advanced membership. So we're talking about multiple time frames here. What direction do we think would increase the odds of our success? Well, I'm not a brain surgeon. I'm going to say long, right? So we all agree that trying to trade short is probably going to give us a lower odds of success. But can we take it one step further? Oh, yeah, we can. We go one step further by using a bullish trend along with anchor chart support. Okay? So we've all heard this before, right? Trend is your friend. And then what was the second thing? Buy at support, sell at resistance, right? That's day trading 101. But again, it's so easy to read it in a book, and then you come in and the market's moving quickly and you can't make the decisions. Well, that's why I'm here, right? Think of me as your tour guide every day in the trade room. I'm going to make sure you know exactly how to capitalize on this stuff, because I think most of you will probably agree. We all know this stuff, but it's just in the heat of the battle, right? In the thrill of the hunt, we're out there hunting for our trades each day. Do we do it then? And that's where I really come in handy, because think of me as your accountability partner, right? I'm your coach. I'm going to be right next to you, making sure that you're following that trend. But again, trend is your friend, but we can really increase our odds even further by buying at support, right? We want to buy at support, sell at resistance. Well, if I'm looking to buy today, wouldn't it be much better if I bought when the anchor chart was at support? Absolutely it would. Now look closely on this. Where do you see would be some levels of support? Hey, I don't need to look that far at all. We got a bull channel. Now, what is a bull channel? Well, a bull channel, this is called a regression channel on this particular chart. This is the JJ regression channel. You'll see it's colored green. But guys, look at this. It doesn't get any easier than this. I know I want to buy if I can buy at major support on the anchor chart. Now, I'm not going to buy the anchor chart. I'm going to buy the entry chart. Okay, but the anchor chart, boy, does it tell me exactly where to buy. And then, guys, can you see anywhere on this chart that might tell me where to take profit? Any guesses? At resistance, right? We sell at resistance. So if we buy at support, we're then going to sell, right, or take our profit on that long at the high. Again, very, very simple. And I know that many of you are saying, yeah, I knew that, but why didn't I do that today? It's easy to forget about this in the heat of the battle, right? We know that. So come in and join me tomorrow morning in the trade room. I'll walk you right through it all. It's very, very simple. So we already know we're trying to buy. And then look what happens here. Right about 9:30, 9:45, we get a nice test of some anchor chart support. Now we're talking. And let's see if we can find some opportunities that come after 9:40 in the morning. I don't think we'll be able to. It's probably going to be a little bit difficult, isn't it? Yeah, right. Let's take a look. Now, this goes as far back as 8 o'clock this morning. You can see here. Here we are just before 9 o'clock here. Now, remember, if I'm looking to go long, I'm taking wave patterns to trade with that trend. So, of course, first thing I'm looking for is a change from bearish to bullish. Okay, that would really help out. I should have the entry chart be the same color as my anchor chart, right? I want to follow the trend. I'm buying on the anchor chart. I'm going to look for buying opportunities on the entry chart. Here's your first trade right here. And that, of course, happens well before that 9:45 time that we saw, right? So if you're wondering, do I have to wait? No, not at all. Now, given you're going to see lots of opportunities here to go counter trend, but again, guys, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We've made such great, incredible income following our trend, and for a new trader, why overcomplicate it? So let's fast forward a little bit here, and let's see what actually happens. Again, I'm ignoring the short side. All right? Now, you're probably saying, but Joe, that's a wave pattern right there. Look at that winning trade. Okay. You're right. I can trade counter trend. All right, but remember, the question was, what can I do to really increase the odds of my success? And here we go. Here comes 9:40. Now, just you wait. Remember, we're looking to go long here. And I know, we could have easily sold short. There was actually two easy wave patterns. There's one. Here's two. You can see they both go right into the money box right there. Just gorgeous looking patterns. But again, we're focused on what side? We're focused on trading with the trend. And we have to remember that our patience is going to be rewarded. Watch what happens here at 940. Let's see if we can get ourselves into a bullish move. Again, it's all red right now, right? You see the color is red. The color being red tells me I'm sitting on hands. Okay, now, again, trying to dramatically increase the odds of our success. And look what happens here next. Let me increase the right side margin, be a better teacher because of it. Okay, and now as you can see here, what do we have? There's that 945. We've got your cross now, so now we're red, turn to green. We're going in the right direction now. Now in my trade room, everybody in the trade room this morning hears me say, we've moved from bearish to bullish on the entry chart. We are now completely aligned with our anchor chart. And by the way, we're at major support. Now is when all my students start to get excited because they know they're going with the trend and they're trading at major support. Guys, you know where this goes next. We come out, we find our first wave pattern by taking our standard operating procedure, nothing new there. Okay, entry pattern, of course, bounces off. First target filled at the first green line. Second target filled at the second green line. Where's my stop loss go? Below the money box. Yep, and you're exactly right. That is a 1 to 4, a minimum of a 1 to 2 risk-reward ratio on our trades. Right? You will never see me take a trade in my trade room under 1 to 2. That means I'm risking 10 to make 20. And that's the way that every single new trader is going to almost guarantee their success. Okay, I made a ton of mistakes when I first began. One of them was trading with the exact opposite risk reward than I should have had. So again, there's your first pattern. Very simple. We place limit orders. We take reversal entries. There's your first target. And of course, your second target will be up top. Move that stop to point of entry once you get your first target filled. Now, we go up. Oh, there's a second green line. There's your second target. Look again. I thought you might want to look again. You know, one trade's never enough, right? It's like eating one potato chip. You want a couple more of these things. Let's keep looking. Certainly, we can't find another wave pattern that perfect. Certainly, we can't do another one. 2 in a row, that perfect? No way. There's our second pattern. Again, new higher high. We're already trading with the trend. We know we're coming off major support. There's my entry right in the entry box, right? If you've never heard of that before, don't forget to join the trial. We talk all about the entry box in the trial. Entry in. What was that trade management again, guys? You got it. 2 green lines, right? 2 green lines. First green line, first target. For all those one contract traders out there, that's your only target, right? My goal for the one contract traders is to pick up those nickels and dimes and be ready to trade with 2 contracts in less than 10 days. First target, first green line. Second target, second green line. There's no way we can get all these filled. Nope. Oh, there it goes again. So you can see here 2 in a row, right? Now that'll be the third. That will be the third bullish trade that we saw today. Again, here was the first one up around 9 o'clock, right? We go lower. We avoid those, albeit winning trades, going lower. But again, question was, how can I increase the odds of my success? First trade here, once we turn back to green. Second trade here, turn back to green. Now remember, my third trade, we like to count our waves. I'm not going to take the third one, all right? I can. You can see here, it does start to narrow up a little bit here. You can see, though, there's another wave pattern there. There's another wave there. Okay, so I can keep adding to my position. But what I'll usually do is I'll take the first few moves in that trend, and I'll try to hold on to that bad boy as much as I can. All we got to do, guys, is grab a few pieces of these moves. There's your first one, second one, third, fourth. It just keeps on going. If you catch any of these today on gold, it's going to take you a long time to count up all that profit. Trading with the trend is just one of the strategies we teach you guys as students at School of Trade. I'm excited to see you guys tomorrow morning in my trade room. Opens up at 8 o'clock Eastern time. And don't forget, if you want to see the exact trades we took today, either log into your membership account, right, or join the free trial. My name is Joseph James. We'll see you in Vegas, end of the month, November 21st and 22nd. And as always, thanks for watching our Trade of the Day. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye for now.